What's going on, everybody? Aquatic Breakfast back at it once again. Today I'm bringing you another AdventureQuest3D video, and today's topic is top 10 beginner tips that I would give somebody that's somewhat new to starting the game. So if you've started the game maybe a day ago, a week ago, a month ago, or maybe even if you're a long-time player, maybe you returned after a little bit of time away, you forget how things go, maybe just a reminder would be good. But anyways, these are the top 10 tips that I would give to somebody that is freshly new and beginning with this game. Let's get right into it. Number 10 is don't be afraid to switch classes. And what I mean by this is don't get yourself locked into thinking you need to only play one class, because once you unlock another class, you can swap between the two at any time, really. As long as you're not in combat, you can switch between a class. Of course, you need to unlock it, but once you have it, you have it. So don't get locked into leveling up one class too much. Make sure you branch out, unlock all skills that the other classes have to offer, and once you get higher up in the class ranks, you can unlock some pretty cool legendary class gear. Tip number 9 is to follow the main story quests. While this may seem pretty obvious, it's something you might get distracted at, but try not to. Just focus on running through the main story. You'll be getting levels, you'll be getting XP, and that is the best way to know where to go next. Going through zone by zone normally takes you to the next zone, and so on and so on. You'll be gaining XP and gold, and before you know it, you'll be max level and you'll have all of the content finished. But don't worry, because again, they update the game weekly with new content. Tip number 8 is to do the bank quest. If you go to the bank and talk to the owl guy, he will set you up with a free bank vault. But did you know you can actually get a second free bank vault? That's right. If you do like a story quest with him, then you will be able to get a second vault completely free. If you plan to collect a lot of cosmetic items, definitely look into this. Make sure you max out that bank space. It's easy to do. You just follow the quest and you'll get another free bank vault. Number 7 is to do class daily quests to unlock new classes. You can only do one class daily quest each day, so you have to pick which class you want to go for. For example, if I complete the daily quest for the Necromancer, I then won't be able to complete the daily quest for the Pirate until the next day. So make sure you hone in on which class you want. I personally recommend going for Dragon Slayer. It's the first class I got. I really enjoy it. I would recommend either Dragon Slayer or Samurai. Tip number 6 is don't infuse your items right away. You should learn about this, but you shouldn't actually do it until you get higher level gear. Basically, what infusing does is it costs gold to improve the stats on your current weapons and gear. So if you get low level gear, let's say you have a level 4 sword, and then you want to infuse it, and you are level 4, let's say you spend all your gold infusing this sword, but then you level up to level 5, and then all of a sudden a monster somewhere drops a level 5 sword, well, guess what? It could have better stats than the level 4 sword that you infused with all your gold. So hold off until you're like a really high level and you have good gear and you're struggling with the enemies, and then start enhancing your gear. Number 5 is to participate in events. There's yearly events that come up, such as the Halloween event, the winter Christmas event. Right now there's like Blaze's birthday going on, but I think that leaves this Thursday. And I think this Thursday a little Valentine's event starting, so that should be interesting. Make sure you participate in events to get items that only come around once a year. Tip number 4 is stock up on health potions. At a lower level, you might not need them so much, but as you get up there in levels, you might find yourself taking more and more damage against bosses particularly, or even just a swarm of enemies, and if you see your health getting low, you can pop a health potion, so make sure you're stocked up not to run out. Tip number 3 is to stock up on buff items and XP boosts. You can get these in a variety of ways. You can either talk to Faith at spawn, and you can use some fish to craft some fish boosts, or you can also talk to the fruit vendor at spawn to get 2 different buffs. There's various buff items in the game. They can enhance your XP gained, and they can also enhance your armor and stuff and your damage, so just make sure you stock up on those. Tip number 2 is to do the daily boss battle. every single day at this quest board, there will be a new boss battle for you to do. You just go there, you accept the quest that they offer, and you'll receive some gold, some XP, and a daily boss trophy. That daily boss trophy can then be used to craft some special gear and some weapons and stuff. It's pretty cool. And finally, the number one tip that I would give to any beginner in this game is to do the daily tasks. These are very simple tasks that you can finish all of them in about, I want to say, 15 minutes if you do the right ones. Don't do the PvP one because you can be waiting in a queue for a long time, but all the other ones are very easy to do. Like I said, you can potentially do them within 15 minutes. This is the best way to quickly gain gold and XP. Once you complete 8 daily tasks, you can gain the bonus, and it will give you a ton of XP and gold. Make sure to do this. This is the fastest way to get levels. This is the fastest way to get gold. It is honestly the best tip that I have to give anybody in this game. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you learned something. If you've played the game a little bit and have some other tips, please leave those in the comments below. And as always, have a good one.